It's food o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. The kettle is boiling. That means it's time for another noodle review. This one's different though. Now, I've been reviewing these naked noodles for years, and they took off for a little while, but then they quickly kind of tailed off, and the Nissan noodles from Korea started to come in. I say Korea, Japan, Asia I should have said, my apologies. And then they were kind of like overwhelmed with other noodle companies from Asia. But they've come up with a novel plan to fight off the competition. They put all of their kind of bits and pieces in the top of the lid. Ah, right, yeah. There we go. So, remove the topper, peel back the foil, remove the sauce sachet, pour boiling water to the line, stir 4 minutes. After 4 minutes, add all the sauce sachet and stir thoroughly in the coated noodle. Add the topper, stir half in and leave some to garnish on top for an extra crunch. Okay, so the topper goes in last. So, what we do, oh my neck, where's the line? 110 mil. I don't see a line. I don't see a line. Oh, well. I'm not messing about. Do you see a line? You can pause the video, you can have a look for yourself. I can't see no line in there. Oh, it's on the outside. Filter here. Okay, so I'm looking at the outside. Pouring in. That's like ridiculous. I'm like guessing. I think we're about there. There's the line. Oh, I've gone a little bit over. It's impossible though. So put the stir and replace the foil lid. Leave it to stand for 4 minutes. Wow. Okay, I'll be back in 4 minutes to add the sauce, then add the cruncher, and then get into these noodles. Okay, it's been 4 minutes. Let's crack on. So, always put my fork on the top of the noodles just to make that foil lid work. I've already cut open the sauce, so getting rid of that lid. Oh, it's like a chili jam, look. Look at that. So stir them in, or stir that kind of sauce in there. That's done, so yeah, boom, 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 add the just like little bits of chili, little bits of other things, I don't know. Stir that in. Ooh, that looks interesting though, it does. Look at that. I bought this in Asda. Cost me £1.50. It has crunchy veg. Crunchy veg in your noodles. Quite different. Quite unique. Yeah, well done to Naked Noodle for bringing something slightly different to the market. It feels more it definitely feels something like if you were to buy something in a Japanese restaurant or a Korean restaurant, maybe a Chinese restaurant. There's a bit more substance to it. You can see it. You can see the substance there. You can feel the crunch. It's not just a plate full of wet noodles. Or in this case, a pot full of wet noodles. There's some spice there, there's some chilli. It's like a slightly kind of chili jam, sweet and sour sauce flavour coming through from the flavour we added. It's interesting. I think if people like their noodles and people like Naked Noodle, they should get behind this, because as ever with this sort of thing, you'll just have someone like Nissin or Pot Noodle or something like just stealing this, unless Naked Noodle put in a patent to say that, you know, they put in their vegetables in a clear plastic thing on the top of there, which I hope they do, because it's quite good. What you got to think of when standing in front of a sea of noodles in the supermarket, which one do you choose? And if you see a noodle pot with the vegetables on the outside, that's what made me pick it up. And I'm glad, because I like that slightly sweet and sour spicy sauce. I like that slight chicken taste in the noodles. The noodles are quite thick. It's quite a thick noodle to eat. The taste of the veg is good. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, well done, Naked Noodle. For coming up with something slightly different. I like that enough to give it an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.